Hello, my dear friends. So happy to see you. And so we are about to start our talk in a couple minutes, and actually it's 3 minutes. So thank you so very much for taking your time joining me today in this talk, a Qi talk. So while I have already seen a lot of greetings from people all over the world. And Rebecca from England, hello, hey Rebecca. And Nora from Saludas and gracias, yeah, gracias to you too. Thank you. And so the Becky Keller from San Diego, hello. So Becky, so welcome. And Don from Canada. Oh, just so happy to have you. I miss Canada, Calgary. So haven't been back there for quite a few years. The beauty of the country and the lake, Lake Lucy. Oh, it's the water. It is so blue. When first time I went to see that place, I just didn't believe I believe I was in the paradise, and I consider that as the garden, the backyard of God, of heaven. It is just so beautiful. And if you got a chance, please go visit Lake Lucy in Canada. And of Canada, Calgary, I have a lot of friends there. And Manura, oh, she is just such a beautiful teacher, and we all love her. And so we'll have a friend from Australia. Hello, hey, my friends from Australia. Oh, so Toronto, um, Minnesota, of course. You betcha, Minnesota. Yeah. So happy to be with you. Okay, just get yourself ready, and we're going to start in 1 minute now. Um, so happy at this moment to be with you. And friends from Duluth, Scott from Duluth, hello, so welcome, Minnesota. And so I have a Pat, also from Indiana, so welcome. Okay, so now it is on the top of the hour. So again, my dear friends, so welcome. And this is Chunyi, who he understands the power of Qi, master and understands the secrets of healing. So welcome to today's Qi Talk, Born a Healer. When you hear this word, born a healer, what that means to you. I am born a healer, and you are born a healer. And quite a long time ago, people still tell me the same words again and again in the class and face-to-face healing. Is wow, Master Lin, you are such a gifted healer, and you were born with this gift. So do you know that? I say, yeah, I know that. I was born a healer. So true. And then immediately I said, so were you. You were born a healer too. And we were all born a healer. It is not just me. So everybody was born with this beautiful gifts that you can help yourself to heal and you can help others to heal. And so when you talk about born a healer, and what does a healer mean? A healer does healing, right? Yes. When you think about healing, for most of the people, what do you have in your mind immediately? Well, for most of the people, of course, go get the pills in the cabinet, a medicine cabinet in your house and somewhere. If you have a little headaches and aches and pains in the body, right? Otherwise, you go see a doctor, and then so get the prescription, and then so go to the pharmacy to get the medicine. So that's what most people think about. When you hear somebody says, well, you know what? Your body has the most powerful medicine for healing everything. And you might say, oh, come on, so how could that be? How can that happen? Well, you know what? That's not only I say so, all the masters, the Qigong masters, and the most powerful Chinese medicine masters in the history said the same thing. And they said the most powerful medicine, it is not from outside, not the pills, not the Chinese herbal soups you drink. It is from within. Now, what is this medicine? It is so powerful then. Of course, if you have been in my classes or in Springfield Qigong, learning for quite a while, and then of course you have the answer, Qi, right? So you see, you have the Qi book and the Qi Sage, and we have the book of Born Healer. I believe you have that, and head to toe healing, like head to toe healing. This book, do you have that? I encourage everyone should have a copy in the house because this is just so handy and convenient, right? And then so we have some other courses, and also one is the basic one is the 5 element healing movement. So if you have any chance to learn anything from our teachers, from our courses, you understand. Yeah, so Qi is the most powerful medicine in our body, helping ourselves to heal, to balance. So now, where's the location of this Qi, and how can we activate this Qi to help us to heal? So today, I will take this opportunity to guide you to do a Qi hunting, to do a treasure hunting. Do you like that? Well, on a Saturday morning when we get up, now we're going to do a treasure hunting for today. That is a good adventure. Don't you think so? All right. So I will help you and to explore together. So what is Qi? And why it is so powerful, this medicine? And how can we activate this medicine to help us to heal and heal completely? And then we're going to do some practices together. That's what we're going to go through for the day. So Qi, when you say Qi is powerful, and Qi is the most powerful healing medicine within us, why it is so powerful? Why our ancestors said that this is the most powerful medicine for healing? Now, what is your definition for the most powerful medicine? Now, to me, these are the elements we need to consider. Number one, it is simple. Everyone can do it, right? Number two, it is magical. It can heal things, heal challenges in the body very, very miraculously faster. And then that leads to number three, it can help the body to heal faster and completely. And then the fourth one is it heals all the challenges, no matter it is an emotional challenge or a physical challenge. So that's what we call it the most powerful medicine in the body. So now, I believe you have already heard a lot of different stories. And I always use the story Esther Trejo as an example in my teaching, because this is the first healing case I had in the United States. When I came to the United States from China in 25 years ago. And at the time, she was diagnosed with a rare lung disease. The lungs are filled with the scar tissues. Mayo Clinic doctor wanted her to have a lung transplant, and she didn't do it. After practicing Qigong for 8 weeks, she completely healed her lung disease, and all the scar tissues in the lungs disappeared. And she got rid of the oxygen tank, which had been with her for 6.5 years, 24 hours a day. Isn't that powerful? And that healing, the outcome stayed. It's not like after a few years it came back, the symptoms. It stayed for the rest of her life, 20 some years. Isn't that beautiful? Now, so people, so we are going through a lot of challenges during this time of the millennium, like the pandemic and the coronavirus, right? Jen, my friend, she learned the basic techniques from Spring Forest Qigong not long ago, and she used these techniques to help her mom, who was at the early 80s, to heal coronavirus completely, and which the doctor didn't give too much hope to help with her mom. She remembered how to use the short fingers to send love and light into the body and completely to clear the energy blockages. So how powerful this Qi is? Now you know. It's not only you can help yourself to heal, you can help others to heal too. You help your loved ones to heal. So now, here comes to the question. Since Qi is so powerful, so where is the Qi is? When I tell you Qi is everywhere in the body, once you hear that message, you might feel so disappointed. Oh my gosh, everywhere in the body. It is in my fingers, it is in my eyes, it is in my ears, it is in my chest, the stomach, the knees, and is that possible? Well, it is just like you ask grandma, "Hey, grandma, so where's the chocolate box?" And you really love chocolate. I love chocolate too. Your grandma said, "Well, it is in the house." Well, the house is like 5,000 square feet, not including the garage. Where I can find it? Well, just be patient, and you are going to find it. And then you might say, "Oh, come on, grandma, please just tell me exactly where I can find that treasure box, the chocolate box." And then grandma just smiled. He said, "Just be patient and take action and look around, and you will find it." And that will make you even more curious and disappointed at the same time, right? But you know what? So about the Qi in the body, it is just so true. It is everywhere in your body. In some areas, the Qi is stronger than the other areas, but Qi is everywhere in the body. You need to learn some unique techniques to unlock this Qi, this medicine cabinet, so that you are able to access that power, access that medicine to help you. So what are these what are these techniques then? So now before we talk about that, I will like to get a little bit preparation, have you to prepare yourself for this hunting time together with me. So the first one you need to know. So why Qi is so powerful? Qi is not only energy, it's not only force which can help you to operate your system, operate your organs, your tissues. It also has the intelligence to help you to fix the damaged tissues, the damaged cells, damaged organs in the body. It has the wisdom. Now, like Esther Trejo, by activating, opening up the medicine cabinet in the body, she helped herself to heal scar tissues in the lungs. And she did not need any lung transplant anymore. She completely had new lungs. You know? So it can fix damaged tissues. It can fix damaged cells in the body too. You know, see if you have a paper cut in your hand, and then the other day you will have you might have a cold and something. The body has the intelligence to know what kind of medicine or qi it needs to fix the paper cut, the wound from the paper cut in the hand, or fix the cold. These two things are completely different things, right? In Western medicine, you need to find different things. For a cold, and you need to get pills to get inside the body. For the paper cut, get a band-aid, right? Or some medicine cream, put on. But here, in Qigong practice, you go inside to activate this qi, and this qi has the intelligence, has the wisdom to heal all these things. So that's the power of the qi. That's the magical thing about the qi. Now, how to activate this qi then? Well, there's so many tools you can use. Breathing, slow movements, and you put a smile on your face, call upon the master's energy. These are the things and basic tools you can use to activate and open up this medicine cabinet in your system. So now, we are going to explore this. I believe you have already learned this from your Spring Forest Qigong teachers or practice group leader. The first thing we ask people to do, and you need to learn, is put a smile on your face. Why put a smile on your face? What smile stands for? Start my internal love engine, right? When you activate the love energy from your heart, you are able to now move forward to activate more qi, the intelligence of the body to help you. So how to smile? You might say, well, I know that, right? So put a smile on your face. Well, in Qigong practice, there's a trick there. There's a secret how to smile. Do you know that? When you smile, it is not the regular smile you are doing when you greet others. When you smile from your heart. You focus on your heart. Not just like you're showing a big smile on your face, like that. This smile is so deep, sinking in your heart and coming out from your heart. Sometimes this smile might not show as a physical movement on your face. Now here we're going to do this together. All right. So now first of all, you can look at me and how to smile. Focus on your heart. Now you can feel this smile is in every cell of your face, in every cell of your body. You not only see that little facial expression, that light on your face, it is in your hands, in your organs, in your chest, in your breast, in your rib cage, in your thighs, in your knees. Your whole body is in that position. Once you do that, you help yourself from head to toe to cleanse any blockages, any energy you don't need in your body. You invite them to prepare, to invite them to transform. Now, let's do it together at this moment. So I want you to close your eyes, drop your shoulders, take a deep breath, and focus on your lower dantian first, which is deep in behind the navel. And now slowly you bring the focus from your lower dantian up to your middle dantian, which is in the bottom of the head, in the center of the rib cage. Now, by focusing on that place, think something very beautiful, very happy. And now you put a smile on your face. You're so happy at this moment. And this happiness is from your heart. And you can feel this happiness in your knees, in your toes, in your legs, thighs, hips, spine, stomach, all the organs, your shoulders, your elbows, your arms, and your neck, your head. When every cell of your body from head to toe smiling, how that feels to you. Now, you need to catch this word, how that feels to you. You feel it. Once you feel it, that smile goes deep. And you prepare yourself to activate the most powerful, magical kind of energy, unconditional love. Now, so by tuning in together with you, I can feel the joy in your heart. And you might already see light, right? At this moment when you tune in. That's beautiful. That's called Qigong smile. Now, now you can mark it. This is the first treasure you picked up and put it into your treasure box. And now you take a deep breath. Can open your eyes. So don't you feel good? All right, so that's how you smile when you do Qigong. So you activate your internal love engine. That's the healing engine. And to help you to empower yourself, to help you to prepare yourself to go deeper, to pick up even bigger treasure, which are coming in a few minutes. Okay, so that's the first thing, is a smile. Now, next things, we could talk about. So once you download this information, getting yourself prepared for picking up this treasure, activating the medicine, most powerful healing energy in your body, the Qi. Now, so next technique you need to use is the breathing. You breathe slowly and deeply. Now, this breathing is breathing. The techniques we use in Spring Force Qigong, you focus on the skin. Of course, you still breathe through your nose, right? But your focus is on your skin. Your inhale, inviting the universal love, light coming in to help you. Slowly getting through the skin, running through all the gaps of the cells, the organs, and gathers together in your lower dantian or the middle dantian or somewhere in your body. So I believe you know how to do that, right? Let's practice a couple of times before I tell you more secrets about this breathing technique. So now I want you to close your eyes again and focus on your lower dantian. We do 3 deep breaths. Inhale, you visualize the universal love, light, healing power, energy coming in through every part of your body, running through all the gaps of the cells and organs, and then gathers together in your lower dantian, making the light in your lower dantian even brighter. And when you exhale, you visualize only light shooting out from your lower dantian through every part of your body to the ends of the universe. Open yourself up to the entire universe in this way. Now do it again. Inhale, energy coming in through the skin and running through all the gaps of the cells and organs and collects in your lower dantian. Then exhale, see the light shooting out from your lower dantian and returning back to the ends of the universe. Then inhale again, one more time. The universal love and light coming in through every part of your body and collects in your lower dantian. And then exhale, seeing the light shooting out through every part of the body to the ends of the universe. Okay, now you can open your eyes. Do you notice when you breathe in or out, you will find when you inhale, it might take longer time. You are able to take longer time to inhale, but when you exhale, and you cannot exhale as long as the time you take to inhale, or the opposite. If you have this experience, now if you can inhale longer time and exhale shorter time, that means your kidney energy is strong and your lungs energy, and there's some blockages in your lungs so that you're not able to exhale for that long. If you can exhale a long time, but when you inhale, you just take maybe 2-3 seconds, then that's it. But when you exhale, you can exhale 5-10 seconds. So when you inhale only for a few seconds, much shorter than the time you exhale, that means you have energy blockages in your kidneys, in your reproductive organs, or in your bone marrow. Isn't that amazing? So that just through breathing, the rhythm of breathing, the length of inhale and exhale, you are able to find out what's wrong in your body, in the major organs. So now what do you do? What do you do? Try to make it longer, right? Try to open up the channels so that you are able to exhale or inhale longer and at the same time. I mean, the same amount of time. So now here, what you need to do. And you need to tell the body the intent. I want to heal my kidneys. I want to heal my body completely. So you can take, for instance, if you have kidney energy problems, you can only inhale for, let's say, 3 seconds, and you can exhale for 6 seconds. Now, after you tell your body you want to heal your body, this is what I want you to do. I want you to exhale first, like you exhale 6 seconds, and then you tell your kidneys, and I want you to take the same amount of time as the exhale to inhale to help you to heal completely. So now let's do it together, right? So inhale. Now close your eyes, focus on your lower dantian. Inhale. Exhale. I want you to find out which one you can take longer or deeper breath and then the other one. I mean, between inhale and exhale. Now do it one more time. Inhale as much as you can. Exhale. Okay, so now you know. Either your inhale or exhale a little bit longer of the time. So I want you to focus on either inhale and exhale, which you can take a longer time to do. So now please begin. Okay, now you tell your body, I want either the inhale or the exhale will take the same amount of time as what I just did. So now you do it again. Inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. Isn't that magical? So when you continue to do this, to practice slowly, going deeper, focusing in your body, you are able to open up the channels in the body, open up the energy blockages in the body faster. You are able to balance the yin and yang energy in your system much faster. So we're going to talk about that just in a couple minutes about the yin and yang. All right, so now here there's a little more techniques I like to, a little game I like to play with you. So when you do healing, you always use the yin and yang, left or right, good or not that good, or good or bad, all right? And with an energy blockage or no energy blockage is in your body to help yourself to balance. And now, so here it is a game I like to play with you. So now I want you to slowly turn your head. You put your shoulders stationary. Turn your head to the left side and try to turn your head as far as you can and looking backward over to your left shoulder. And now you feel how your muscle feels in your neck, right? In your neck spine. And then slowly you turn your head to the right and look over your right shoulder and see how much you can see back over there, and keep your shoulders stationary and breathe gently. And all right, so now turn your head back to the center. So do you notice on one side of your shoulders, the muscles are a little bit intense? If you have that, now which side you feel you have more tightness? Remember that. And remember which side you feel much easier to turn your head. Now, you remember the good side, all right? So now, I want you to just suppose the left side is a little bit better than the right side, or you have blockages in the right shoulder, right neck. And so now you slowly turn your head to the good side. And now you say in your mind after you turn, you hold it there, and you say in your mind, my right shoulder, all the pain's gone, and the tightness completely goes away, and it is as good as my left shoulder. As soon as you finish that and you turn your head to the right shoulder right away, and now you put your head back to the center, and now you move your shoulders, and then you turn back and forth in between left and right. Do you notice the tension in the right shoulder is much better, or maybe completely go away? So this is the message, healing. You send a message to the right shoulder. You say, well, the normal feeling is like the feeling in the left shoulder. My friend, right shoulder, please take action and get yourself balanced. That's it. Then you take action and you move, and you do these techniques anytime. So throughout the day, for healing your left knee, your right knee, or your left back and your right back, and you can do the same thing. So when you have the pain in the right hip, right, and your left hip is doing pretty good. You know what? Before you massage, you touch, you do healing on your right hip, you do some massage on your left hip first. Massage, just a little bit cupping, and feel how good you feel. And then you go to massage your right hip or sunlight, whatever techniques you use. Now, as a massage therapist, as an acupuncturist, you do the same thing. When you help others to heal, you ask your friend, your client, say, hey, where you have the aches and pains? And say, oh, my right left elbow, there's a lot of soreness over there. Okay, so give me your right arm, right elbow, and you just touch a little bit, or you can send light over there and activate that energy, that message, that Qi center, and say, well, this is the good one. So, hey, the bad one, you need to follow the good example to heal and heal completely. And then you put the needles in or massage the left elbows or use Qigong techniques, send it over there and clear the energy blockages. You know what? It heals up many times faster and more completely. So when you do movements, suppose your right elbow, there's some energy blockage, so you move the left one first. And then, so you move the right one and tell the right one, this is the good one. I want you to be as good as the left side. So now, then you start doing the movement, moving of yin and yang. Isn't that simple? Now you can pick this as the second treasure into your treasure box. Now we come to the next one. It's the physical movements. There's a few physical movements well, in Qigong practice, there's so many Qigong forms and movements out there that people are teaching. But you know what? Only a few movements are most effective. Now, why these Qigong movements are most effective? First of all, you need to know a little bit about the Qi button location in the body. Qi buttons. Have you ever heard the word Qi buttons? Qi buttons. Now say that aloud with me together. Qi buttons. Qi buttons. One more time. Qi buttons. Right? And these Qi buttons, they have that hidden power working as the transformers in the body, making the Qi flow in the entire system, connecting to every part of the body. And do you know where the locations of Qi buttons? There's quite a few, right? You need to, if you learn acupuncture or any other modalities of healing, it would take a long time for you to understand. Now here, I want to tell you, very quick, you don't need to spend that much time to learn how to find these buttons. You just need to know these buttons are located in certain areas. By doing some unique movements, you are able to activate these buttons to help you to heal. It is just like you have a cell phone in your hand, right? When you use your cell phone, do you need to first understand how the cell phone works? What is the technology behind? And what each chip does for the whole system? And how the programs were written and how it developed, the history of everything? No, you don't need that, right? You only need to know the outcome. You need to know the benefits, what you can do. So here, what Qigong does for you. Of course, if you want to become a healer and you want to become a good one, of course you need to understand and some deeper knowledge of Qigong. So which we have the courses to help you. And so, but here today, so I want you to know something you can immediately benefit from understanding it. All the energy buttons, they locate in the joints, in the fingers, in your feet, and in your spine. So when you move your wrist like that, right? You know what? How many energy channels and energy buttons you open? They see. Let me show you. So there's an energy button right here, about 2 inches from the second line of your the bottom of the palm. Just put your hand, 2 fingers right over there. So at the end, with the edge of the middle finger, so right here in between the tendons of your hand, this is the energy button for your heart. People who have a irregular heartbeat or high blood pressure, hey, this is the button. You can massage deeply. You can put needle in, right? So, but you know what? And here, along the bottom of the hand, you have a lot of energy buttons for the heart, for the reproductive organs, for the lungs. And the Hagu point in the hand, right over here, this is good for stomach, digestive system, headaches. This is almost the point that's good for the pains. Most of the body, you can help to stop the pain, especially the pain in the neck, in the head, and the stomach, and the chest. It can also help too. So now, by moving your hands gently like this, breathing of the universe, holding your hands, the harmony of the universe, doing those movements, you are able to help to open up slowly and stimulate that intelligence of qi to help you. And the elbows, they have a lot of energy buttons connecting to the lungs. For instance, if you have a coughing in the lungs, you know what? Cup the inside part of the elbows, cup, like that. Do the left side first and go to the right. You are able to stimulate the energy buttons, the qi buttons, to go connect to the lungs, to clear energy blockages in the lungs, in the chest, in the breast, and in the heart. Shoulders. Under the shoulder, on the armpit, there is an energy point connecting directly to the heart. If the heart is not doing very well, the artery is kind of blocked, cupping the underarm, this area, and especially the left side, that will help you even more. And then, so again, the hips, the knees, the hips has a lot to do with the kidneys. How do I know my kidney, my bones is doing good? Well, look at the hip joints. If your hip joints are doing pretty well, that means your kidneys energy is pretty good. And how about your knees? Well, your knees, there's energy points, buttons connecting directly to your liver. If your knees are doing good, very strong, and no pain, that means your liver energy is very, very good. If you have injuries in your knees, and if you don't heal up your injuries soon enough, then you know what? Gradually, these blockages, you will block the qi flow into your liver. So then sooner or later, your liver is going to have some challenges. You see, all the joints. So those movements in 5 elements Qigong movement will help you to open up these energy channels. You see, in 5 elements healing movement, there's a lot of gentle movements, connecting to your own energy. That's the hip and the knees movement, all right? So holding your hands up like the beach ball, above your head. And so that helps to open up the channels in the underarms. So once you hold your hands up, you have your fingers slightly open. See that? Now, here comes to, now you can put this as the 3rd treasure today you pick and put into your box. So now we go to the 4th one, the focus. Now, what's your focus? Your focus on the moment when you have the little attentions in your hand, in your body. Do you remember in the Qigong teaching, we have you to put your tongue against the roof of the mouth and help you to close your lips? And so now here, I want you to close your eyes just for a second. And so close your lips. And give a little bit pressure to the lips, like your lips are holding a piece of very fine paper. Don't put too much strength. Just finely hold that little piece of paper on your lips, and then gently put your tongue against the roof of the mouth. When you do so, do you notice there's a very fine movement in all the muscles in your face, in your throat, in your neck? Do you notice that? Beautiful. Now you can open your eyes. That little fine movement can help you to get to a moment that in the Qigong practice, we call it song. Now, when people do mindfulness meditation or do lots of different kinds of meditation, the instructor said, relax yourself. Once you hear the word relax, you completely drop your shoulders and melt your back and melt your body into the chair, and then you fall asleep, right? And that's called relaxation. But in Qigong relaxation, Qigong song, it is different. You still have a little tension in the muscles, a little tension in the tissues in the body. You know why? Once you have this little tension in the muscles, in the body, in the tendons, in the ligaments, you turn the take it back a little bit. You put the muscle and the flesh in action. Now, what's the difference between muscles and flesh and flesh? When you put a little bit strength in the flesh turns into muscles. You only activate the qi and get the qi flow when you put your body in motion, in action, in that situation. And the qi can flow much better because the channels runs through the gaps in the tissues, in between the muscle groups. So if you hold your hands too tight, you turn all the flesh into muscle, the qi doesn't flow that well through the channels. If you completely relax 100% and there's no any tension in the body, and the qi doesn't flow that well either. And Chinese Qigong masters, through thousands of years, learning, practicing, learning again, practicing, and they found out this is secret. This is the significant difference and differentiate Qigong from any other practices. Because Qigong from the very beginning focus on helping yourself to heal and achieve longevity with happiness. So that is the purpose. All right, so now here, I want you to practice this together with me. So please hold your hand like holding a ball in front of you, like what I do. Right, the fingers are slightly open, see? Slightly open. And the elbows move out a little bit. Now, drop your shoulders. Give a little bit of attention to the fingers, to the muscles in the arms, shoulders. Don't hold it so tight. Just hold it with a little attention. So do you feel immediately the tingling sensation more in your hands? Right? Do you feel this current of heat running to the middle of your palm? That's it. You find the healing medicine in your body now. And now, when we do Qigong, you draw your chin back a little bit. You put your lips together, hold the piece of paper, put your tongue against the roof of the mouth, put a smile on your face, and then you bend your knees a little, and then you slowly straighten up your neck, your spine. All these little fine movements and help you to get into that moment in between being and not being, into the situation. We call it song. That is the Qigong relaxation. In that place, you are able to activate the Qi much faster. So this is the fourth treasure for you for today. Now, the last one is the focus. Focus in where? And this is very important. You focus on the feeling of the body. Feel the tingly sensation in your hands. Feel the little tension in the muscles in the other part of the body. So I can talk a lot about this, but today, because of the time, and so we don't have enough time to cover everything. And so if you want to know more, you can now go to our Springforce Qigong teachers and all the self-learning courses, and you are able to get more information from them. Okay, now, so today, I wanted to share with you one important technique and secret, I call it, I discovered through all these years of study. For healing, focus more on your middle dantian. Why the middle dantian is important? Now, first of all, where's the location of middle dantian? The middle dantian is right in the bottom of the chest, in the middle, right? And then it is in the bottom of the heart, right in the middle. So that's the middle dantian position. Why middle dantian, I found out, is even more powerful. Well, quite often when I see people, and especially those people in late stage life, I have some serious challenges, I found out their kidney energy was still strong. The vitality was still strong, but they are dying. Well, according to the things we learn, so when you have enough vitality, and you should be okay, right? But so these people have a good vitality, and they die. That puzzled me for a long time. Why so? Then through a lot of studies, I found out, that's because of the middle dantian got blocked. Why middle dantian is that important? Blocking, it can block the energy flow. Well, the middle dantian right here in the chest, in the middle, right? So can you see me? So here's the rib cage, and here's the diaphragm. The diaphragm is the line between yin and yang. Upper part of the body belongs to yang, and lower part of the body belongs to the yin, the female energy and the male energy, and the upper part of the body. So there's the middle over here, that is the transition between the yin in the lower part of the body and the yang. When the energy from the yang, from the upper part of the body, cannot go down to join the yin, and when the yin cannot come up to join the yang, there's no communication. It is just like in the house, if you had a partner, right, husband and wife, and the husband doesn't want to talk to the wife, and the wife doesn't want to communicate with the husband, and what is going to happen? Lots of problems, right? So the same thing here in the body too. So now, in the middle dantian, in this intersection, above here is the heart, is the lungs, the breast, and the brain. And down over here, the kidneys, the liver, the spleen, pancreas, intestines, large intestines, and bladder, and reproductive organs. And the intersection, the connector, is the middle dantian. And more directly, the middle dantian works with the heart and also works with the spleen, the stomach. Whether your heart is working properly or not, you can tell from the temperature of your hand. If you often have a cold hand, that means the heart energy is weak. If you have a cold feet, at the bottom of the feet, always cold, that means your small intestines doesn't work well. And the heart and the small intestines, they help to transform energy into different kinds of energy to transform the qi into different kinds of energy to nurture different organs. So when these two parts are not working properly, lots of problems are going to happen. And then you don't have enough energy to digest the food that affects the spleen, the stomach, the liver, the gallbladder, etc. So by focusing on the middle dantian, and you are able to help yourself to balance all this energy very, very quickly. Recently, I am helping a lady friend of mine, to heal some chronic problems. She has been vomiting for 6 months and very low energy, cold hand, cold feet, dizziness, bloating stomach, and doctor couldn't find out, what was the reason, what's the cause of these problems. And then so constipation and lots of challenges, dizziness, and simply just no energy. And of course, because of that, and very depressed, and aches and pains in the joints. So I just make it short. I say, well, besides I do healing on you, and this is what I want you to do, because she didn't know too much about Qigong, So I said, well, now this is what I want you to do. Every day, visualize there's a candle light shining over there. When you inhale, visualize the universal love and light coming in through the skin and collects in the middle dantian, right over there in the candlelight, making the candlelight even brighter. When you exhale, see the light shining so beautifully throughout your body and to nurture your body. I didn't tell her to get the energy shooting to the ends of the universe. I don't want to make things so complicated for a beginner, right? And so you slowly do this and do the dolphining of the spine, so this one. And I've been teaching people in the Facebook Springford Qigong everyday practice, right? And she did it for only 2 weeks. You know what? All the symptoms disappear. All the symptoms. And recently, I shared this technique together with the other Qigong movements, and with quite many people who even have more serious challenges, like Crohn's disease and cancers of different kinds, and they get fantastic result. Focus on this part and open it up. And how do I know I got the energy? Well, you feel your hands are warm and your feet are warm. That's it. And just like my lady friend, and when she did this within a week, and she said, and her hands and her feet are all warm. And that's the beginning of the journey of healing and a complete healing. Isn't that amazing? If I have time, and I'd like to share more with you, right? But today, and so I prepare to have this time 1 hour with you. So that's the thing, and I'd like to share with you today. So now this is the 5th treasure you put into your treasure box. So you got 5 treasures now. By putting all this together, now with the Qigong practice, with the 5 elements, movements, that makes sense for you now, right? When you do the Qigong movement slowly, only in a slow motion, you are able to activate the intelligence of the body to heal. And you need to breathe slowly and gently. When you breathe slowly and gently, you help your kidneys, your lungs. And the kidneys help your kidneys. When you do well, you with your kidneys, that means your kidneys can hold more vitality. When you exhale better, that means you can detoxify better, right? You can detoxify all the things in your lungs, and your lungs are getting better, through the breathing. And now, so now those energy buttons in your joints, in your body, through these slow movements, so you are able to activate those energy buttons and make them work for you. Put a smile on your face. The smile is from your heart. That will help you to activate what? Start my internal love engine. You have that activated, and by putting all these pieces together, then you know what? You'll activate the most powerful healing medicine for you. But remember, this is not a one-time deal. You need to practice. All these are simple, but it doesn't mean it's easy, right? And you need to make time to do it, to practice. Practice, practice, practice. Half an hour a day, 1 hour a day. This is the best investment for you to put in for your health, all right? If you want to live 100 years and happy and healthy, now this is the best insurance and investments you put in. I guarantee you. So if you want to enjoy your life more with your friends and traveling without worrying about any virus around you because your immunity is so strong, you got good energy, if you have that, come to you and you can transform them into something beautiful in healing. Instead of worrying about your life or visiting the hospitals, waiting in the lobby, So, which one you want to choose? Of course, choose to stay home and do your Qigong. Integrate these Qigong movements into your daily practice every day. So it doesn't cost you anything, So it's very, very low cost. So it's only your time. And sometimes I wonder why people have time to go get a cup of coffee, driving 30 minutes to go to the store and wait there for half an hour and come back another half an hour, so 1 hour and a half to get one cup of coffee. And people don't want to take like a 20 minutes, even 10 minutes to invest at home, not going anywhere, to activate the most powerful healing medicine for you, for health and longevity and happiness. Think about that. And when you do so, practice, 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 and you stay healthy. And when you have an energy blockage, you can transform these energy blockages faster and make it into something beautiful and go away. And later on, you develop more and you focus more. You use the same philosophy and you learn how to become a healer, helping your dog, helping your grandchildren, and helping your neighbors to heal. Isn't that beautiful? Just like Jane helping her mother to recover from coronavirus. And she is not nervous anymore. And she knows what she can do, is instead of that trembling with the fears. And now she has a smile on the face and to take action to help. All right, so I'm so happy to have this moment together with you and have this time together with you to do this treasure Qi hunting on a beautiful Saturday morning here in Minnesota. And I just so love you. And I hope I will see you in the near future. And practice, practice, practice. And practice will make you powerful. That's with all these treasures put into your box. All right. As always, I love you and many, many blessings to you. Goodbye for now.